Let me take one tricky question, and this question is from laws of motion. Okay, usually laws of motion chapter it's quite easy but very conceptual, means students sometimes they lag, okay, in basic concept. If anyone who lag in basic concept, it's very difficult to solve this question. And I'm taking very tricky question, and the question says, okay, let me write, it may take some time. Two fixed frictionless, this is frequently asked in JEE, okay, sometime even in NEET, though it looks easy, but many students they get trapped in this type of question. Okay, two fixed frictionless inclined planes making an angle 30° and 60° with the vertical. Two blocks A and B are placed on the two planes, means on these two inclined planes. And question says, what is the relative vertical acceleration of A with respect to B? Okay, this is the question, and it's very interesting question. Though it's very simple, but many students they get trapped in this question. Okay, let me draw the figure. One is 60°. Okay, one block is placed here, block A, and another inclined plane this is 30°. Okay, dear student, and one more block, that is another block, let us say block B is placed in another inclined plane. This inclined plane, both these inclined plane are fixed. Now one is inclined at 60° and other at 30°. So let me read the question. Two fixed frictionless inclined planes making an angle 30° and 60° with the vertical are shown in the figure. Two blocks A and B are placed on the two planes. What is the relative vertical acceleration of A with respect to B? Now what is relative vertical acceleration with respect to of A with respect to B? See, anyway these two planes are fixed, so most of the student they see option will be provided. 4 options are there. Now one second, let me write option. Options are as one. First option they have mentioned 4.9 meter per second square in horizontal direction, and second option it is 9.8 meter per second square in vertical direction, in vertical direction, and third option it is 0, direction is not mentioned. Fourth one 4.9 meter per second square in vertical direction. Okay, now the trap is 0. This is the trap here. Most of the students, they will feel that this is the correct answer, 0. Why? Because as it is frictionless and vertical acceleration, what we will feel if we draw free body diagram, what we will feel, let us take this point as A and this point as block B, and since we will put like G vertically downward, and again for block B also G vertically downward, both in same direction, and acceleration is same. So relative acceleration, most of the student what they will do, acceleration of A, okay, with respect to B, what they will do, G minus G, that will be equal to 0. But this is totally wrong concept. They will be trapped. Not only NEET students, even JEE students, they get trapped in this type of question, though it looks very simple and it is asked frequently. Okay, even in IOE entrance exam in Nepal, they will ask this type of question. So student, be careful. This is very important question. Now let me solve this question. See how to solve. Okay, I'll go back to the same figure again, so that no need to draw again. Now see here, if you see block A, now this is free body diagram for block A. This is 60 degree, this will be 30 degree, this will be 30 degree. Okay, if you draw here 90, this is easy concept, this will be 30 degree. Now if block A has mass m, then it will be mg, then this will be mg sine 30 or cos 60. No, if you draw projection here, it will be mg cos 60. So mg cos 60 means mg cos 30, that means mg sine 60 degree. Okay, and or if you are confused, you can write cos 60, maybe that way will be better. But in general trend, what we will do, along the plane we will use sine, and perpendicular to the plane we will use cos, but don't take it as granted. Okay, now here see, if I draw projection here 90 degree, 90 degree, then this will be your mg cos 30 degree, and this will be mg sine 30 degree, two perpendiculars. Okay, now again let us complete this portion at first. Now if you see mg cos 30 degree, mg sine 30 degree, now let me solve it. As it is frictionless plane, and inclined plane is frictionless. This is your block, this is your mg. So this was your, if you remember, this, sorry, one second. Fine. So this if you see first one, it was 60 degree, so this is 30 degree. So this was, if I remember, this is your mg sine 30 degree, and this was mg cos 30 degree. So this mg sine 30 degree is balanced by normal. If you see here, this will be your normal. Okay, it goes same for b. I am going to do directly. So mg sine 30 degree, if you see here, mg sine 30 degree, it is balanced by normal. And if you see mg cos 30 degree, this will produce acceleration down the plane. Okay, mg sine 30 is balanced by normal. Anyway, this inclined plane is not moving, so no need to worry much. If inclined plane was also placed in frictionless surface, then we need to go after pseudo force and all. So but here the case is different and it's very easy case. So mg cos 30 equal to ma, we can write net force is equal to ma. So for a, what is the case? Mg cos 30 is equal to ma. M get cancelled. This implies a equal to root 3 by 2 g. So this is acceleration along the plane. Now vertical acceleration. If you see vertical acceleration, so geometry is very important. Okay, now if you see vertical acceleration, this is a. Now vertical, this is your vertical and this is 30 degree. So again you need to draw projection here. So this will be a cos only, right? A cos 30 degree. So vertical acceleration will be a cos 30 degree, that is equal to, this is equal to, a is your root 3 by 2g. So root 3 by 2g into root 3 by 2, that will be 3 by 4g. That will be equal to 3 by 4g. Therefore vertical component of acceleration for a, it is 3 by 4g, which is downward. Okay, it is downward, because we know block is moving downward, so its component down the means vertically downward, it will be, again it is down only because it is moving along the plane, which component cannot be upward. Now same way if we do for b, if we do for block B, if you remember, it is placed in making the inclined plane was making 30 degree, so this will be 60 degree, and this is your mg. Now so if blocks are different, then you can write m1g and m2g. Again you will write m, let us say, okay, m dash g for your clearance, because you might think that okay, so has taken same block with same mass. See, I am taking m dash, means different mass, it will get cancelled, so no need to worry. So this is mg. If I draw here, this will be your mg cos, right, cos 60 degree. Anyway, that this component, this normal will be balanced. Okay, again this is plane, inclined plane. Okay, this normal same as block for a. For b also it is same. This is your mg sin 60, mg sin 60. Now down the plane it is mg cos 60. So what you can write? Net force, Newton's second law, that is net force is equal to F net, same as a. Net force F, okay, net force is equals to mass into acceleration. So what is the net force? It is what is the net force acting for this block? This block, what is the net force? That is only due to force of gravity down the plane, because friction is not acting. So m dash g cos 60 degree is equal to m dash a. So this a acceleration is for b, so you can write b. m dash got cancelled, so it will be g by 2. So acceleration will be g by 2. This is for block B. Now again let us find vertical component. As this is g by 2. Now this is your vertical line, and this angle is 60 degree. So if you draw projection here 90 degree, but how much you will get this? G by 2 cos 60 degree. G by 2 G by 2 G by 2 cos 60 degree. G by 2 cos 60 degree. So for B, okay, this is your B, you can say this is your B. Now G by 2 vertical component for B, that is equal to G by 2 cos 60 degree, that will be equal to G by 2 cos 60 means into half, that will be into half, that will be G by 4, which is downward. It is downward. Now what is the case? Now it was acceleration of A, if you see, it is 3 by 4g downward. Similarly acceleration of B, it is g by 4 downward. So relative acceleration, it will be subtracted. You can say therefore acceleration of A with respect to B, that is equal to acceleration of A minus acceleration of B. Both are in the same direction, so it will be subtracted. Acceleration of A is 3g by 4, acceleration of B is g by 4, that will be equal to 2g by 4, which is g by 2. So that is, if you put 9.8, then you will get 4.9 meter per second square, that is in downward direction. So what is your correct option? Your correct option is downward. Okay, they have made easier, means upward and downward they haven't given in option, so it is vertical direction. So option number 4 is the right answer. Okay, though it looks very simple, but it is very tricky question, though it took 18 minutes in this video, but this can be done within a minute, okay, in competitive exam. Okay, thank you.